I want to say to you, my man, as your reverend, I want you to keep on keeping on. Victory is in sight. It may be so high you can't get over it. It's so wide you can't go around it. It's so deep you can't go under it. You got to go in the gate. I'm gonna tell you, in conclusion, he who sits on the red hot stove shall surely rise.
Thank you for taking the time to listen, to join us for this podcast. I appreciate the love and encouragement like always. Please, every single show, send in your poems of struggle. I really need that to put that out to the people. As far as film, support my brother Nate Parker with the film Birth of a Nation came out today. Please support. The brother needs as much as possible, and we also need that history that's going to be passed on from this film being created. As far as clothing, support my brothers out there in the Bronx, New Bronx City, the Boy 9 Song, and everybody else. Support their clothing line, support the music that the brothers out there in the Bronx are putting out as well. As far as books, support my brother out there in LA, Kenyatta Griggs. Support him with everything that he's doing as far as with his book with Dame Dash, The Secrets to Ballin'. Most definitely you can get that on iTunes and Google Play. Check that out as soon as possible. Without anything less, I'm going to go directly into my guest. This brother's been doing it for a long time. A lot of soul in his voice, a lot of melodic tones and things of that nature really gravitated me toward trying to get this person as much as possible, an interview and things like that, because he doesn't really do a lot of them. But SEN City, thank you so much for being on the show, my brother.
Oh, what up?
Ain't nothing, bro. So basically for the listeners, can you just give them a simple history, simple background about you, my brother Sen?
Oh, man. I've been putting in work since 2007, man. Came out with my boy Freaky. Well, Harlem was first to put me on the mixtape, but Freaky introduced me, Jim brought me to the water. You know what I mean? I was on a lot of Jim Jones tracks. Like everybody. Joel, Cam, Harrell, Freaky. You know what I mean? And we 730. 730 VIP, man. So I died, man. You know how that go. What's going on now?
Exactly. Ain't nothing much, brother. So just you in general, Sen, growing up in Harlem and just linking up with the brothers that was around you, what were some of your experiences, not along just aside with your music, that was like back in those days in Harlem?
Shit, you said back in the days, like I'm Frank Lucas age. Nah, Cam been on for a minute. You know what I mean? He got signed, I think, in the late 90s. And, it's just been beautiful watching, you know what I mean? Like, people who I grew up with grow, you know what I mean, in the music industry or whatever. So I've seen a lot and I heard a lot. You know what I mean? Like, nothing is new to me. If a nigga do some... Oh, you can curse on here?
Yeah. Do your thing. You good money.
Yeah, nigga do some dumb shit now. Like it's like I didn't seen it all, man. Like it's rare that you meet genuine people in this game or whatever. But you know what I mean. I'm fortunate enough to grow up around some good dudes.
That's beautiful. And basically, like I was talking with the last dude I was talking to last interview, Sen, where I was just explaining, I was like, I don't really mean to put it out there like Harlem is Mecca, but in my opinion, then Harlem is Mecca, because at the end of the day, y'all link with the old heads. It's not a debate on any kind of level. Y'all got y'all OGs that y'all take advice from, and y'all don't just shit on them in general. That's why I was talking with a debate as far as with the Meek Mill and the Beanie Siegel thing, where I was more sided with the Beanie than Meek, and me and the ball was going back and forth about just a simple debate. And in Harlem, I just don't see that kind of things existing. If either you fuck with them or you don't fuck with them, but the advice you get from the old heads, you pass that on to the next one. Is that something that you experienced when you was younger, Sen?
Yeah, I grew up around a lot of older dudes. You know what I mean? the thing that happened with, well, from what I know, I only know about, you know what I mean, what I see on social media or whatever, but the things that happened with Beans and Meek Mill or whatever, I'm gonna keep it 100. Like, that happens everywhere, man. Like, I know a group of dudes, a group of young dudes out of Harlem, they call themselves the Legend Killers. They don't really care nothing about, you know what I mean, people who was putting in work back in the days. And I was talking about some street shit. So that goes for, you know what I mean, the music industry too. Like, a lot of people just don't, a lot of young niggas, like, they don't give a fuck.
You right.
You know what I mean? Like, they be like, man, that's what he did back then. He talked about now. You know what I mean? So that I could kind of side with your man a little bit on that. You know what I mean? Because that's happening everywhere. You know what I mean? Not just in Philly or whatever, but, you know, people feel like if you violate or whatever, you know, they got to see you or whatever. Now I ain't just speaking on the Beans and Meat shit. I'm just talking about just period.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? People thinking that you violating or whatever. But, you know, that Beans and Meat shit is unfortunate. You know what I mean? It would be dope to see them two niggas, you know what I mean, do some music together. But, you know, to each his own. That's their shit that they got going on.
Exactly. Much respect for that. Because at the end of the day, like I told the young boy, I was like, man, we ain't trying to have those brothers having problems in general. And if you could just force that out with just not having to pick no kind of firearms up or no kind of extra violence, it could be something as small as like a little fist fight or nothing. Something light. It ain't got to go that heavy with these kind of situations. And sometimes the music stuff trickles down to the street because you got brothers that's behind you that don't do nothing. They ain't got nothing but the street mentality. They ain't got no rhythm. They ain't got no music kind of ability or nothing outside of just doing street shit. So it's difficult for them to actually not do something but to jump out the window just to out of your name. Like, all right, I fuck with Beanie, I'm gonna do something to Meek people, or I fuck with Meek, I'm gonna do something to his people. So it's like I understand you on that level, but it just seemed when I was looking at the culture out there in Harlem, it's crazy because you don't really see that dynamic. Even though, like you said, you got the Legend Killers and things like that, the young boys that's coming out doing those things. It just seemed like you guys was just on a more collective thing. Even in the push, you don't see people like Dipset doing what they doing right now, my brother.
Yeah. I feel what you're saying, but I mean, when it's just like when Cam and them was going at Jay and Nas. Like, them to the end, he said, like, I didn't want to do that. You know what I mean? But you got to sometimes. Like, if you get put in certain situations, you got to go at people you look up to. You know what I mean? Like, Jim always been a Nas fan. You know what I mean? Always. You know what I mean? But, you know, and Cam. But to each his own, you know what I mean? Like, you got to do what you got to do, man. But like I said, like, that situation happens everywhere. You know what I mean? Even if you got morals or whatever the case, or dignity or whatever the case may be, you got it's like a jungle out here. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I already made a diss track. I ain't hear it yet. You heard it?
Oh, what's his name made a diss track? Yeah, Beanie made a new one, bro. He just put another one out. That shit sound like on some G shit. It shit sound like some spoken word shit. You know how niggas be on there, like, with the intro shit, with the talking, like back in the day what Jimmy and 50 used to do with the extra talking and shit to amp it up. He did that the whole track. So that's why it's just like, it's more for the people to really interact with what the brother is saying. Like, but it ain't no straight crazy shit. The first one was light. This one is like mini heavy, but we see where the next one go. I just enjoy the competition. I'm not looking at it on some, oh, this nigga gotta do something, that nigga gotta do something. Because at the end of the day, I don't really feel what the boy Gilly said. Because I don't really like niggas that say, okay, somebody gotta die, or somebody gotta do this, or somebody gotta do that. Because the nigga Gilly got on there, bro, talking some crazy shit like, yo, I ain't trying to hear both of them niggas and somebody gotta die on either side. That's the only way I know that this shit is real. I'm like, my nigga, is you gonna pay for the funeral? Are you going to help his son and daughter? Are you going to pay the girl rent? Are you going to help his mother cope with her son being gone? Like, nigga, stop talking on shit, and they ain't even really experiencing that shit. And if you are, why don't you go put a bullet in your head and call it a day? Because you amping up other brothers to be out here murdering each other like this shit is pretty. Niggas don't really want to be living these lives. Like, niggas be really thinking we want to live like this. People don't want to live like that.
You're a funny nigga, though.
I know, son, but to say some crazy shit like that, I was like, bro, you know you can't be talking like that. He like, yeah, one of them niggas, it ain't nothing unless one of them niggas is dying. I was like, what the fuck is this? But then y'all fucking getting crazy when y'all see Troy Ave trying to protect himself. Oh, he's stupid. You just said niggas need to die. This brother's out there protecting his life, but he's stupid. And that's what's the bug shit about it, Sim, where you just sit back and you just spectate, brother. And that's why the divide comes. And I was talking with some of the young dudes, and I was saying, like, the street mixed with the industry kind of shit is a blurred line, because the street culture don't respect that kind of behavior, but the industry, that shit is like, it's entertainment, so the shit is, I guess, it's deemed as okay. But it's like in the real street life, when people waking up every day, niggas is on fucking food stamps, niggas going to the corner store to get fucking malt liquor and all that kind of shit. That's real life. Like, niggas don't really want to be experiencing that kind of shit, but this nigga's like playing with it like it's a game, and that's why it's like I couldn't respect what he was saying. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But as far as that, Sin, just off of that topic, brother, because that's some crazy negative, and mostly we hope them brothers gravitate towards something positive. Do you have any new projects, things you working on as a solo artist, my brother?
Yeah, I got my next project is gonna be called lupus. It's a disease that my mom passed away from.
Wow, rest in peace.
I see that a lot of people. A lot of people trying to bring like awareness to it. You know what I mean? But the lupus that I got stands for liver under pressure, underrated success. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people call me underrated. You know what I mean? Like, and I feel that way too. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's my next mixtape.
There you go.
Liver under pressure, underrated.
And that's what I say. Like, on some G shit, Sin, I just feel like a lot of people try to put you in the same boat as Max, but you a totally different brother, and I'm just gonna put that out there. Like, you talented in your own ways, brother. So it's like they try to just do that because they think like, all right, Max got locked up, then they got another singer, nigga. He just take Max space. It's not like that. Like, I just feel like you have the ability to have that kind of shine as well in your own lane, and I see that occurring with you. It's like, I call it the Fabulous lane, the Jadakiss lane. Like, them brothers don't go outside of what they actually are. You ain't gonna see them go extra crazy. Yeah, they'll be on one of them wild tracks that's popping, but when they on there, it's them. So that's why every time I saw you, I was like, all right, let me test this brother to see if his character is going to be different in different songs. No matter where I heard you on or what you was on, brother, or who you was collaborating with, it always is the same you. So at the end of the day, it's like you just have to stay in your lane, maintain what you all send, and keep putting out good music, and people going to gravitate towards you, brother, because you're a very talented person.
Good looking, man. Yeah, I don't, but I could kind of understand where that came from. You know, like, it was a time that, you know what I mean, I was working with Freaky, you know what I mean, and then Max is out working with Jim or whatever. We both harmonized hooked. So it's like the whole, I mean, people don't even know that we did a song. You know what I mean? Me, him, and Zeke.
Wow.
You know what I mean? We called Henny. You know what I mean? And that was about to bubble, and then him and Jim got into it, you know what I mean, over their situation or whatever. So, a lot of people don't know that me and Max is all right.
Wow.
I ain't never had no problem with him. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And we was planning on doing more music, just me and him together, being that we had the same style, like, kind of like the same style or whatever the case may be. And we was going to do, Joel was like, yo, y'all should do a duet, and we was going to do it one day in the studio, but he had to leave. Something with his parole or something happened like that. But, yeah, so when he got locked up, like, Zeke stopped doing music. Zeke didn't want to do music no more. Zeke was like, yo, I'm just chill. I got some money. Like, I want to go down south and chill out. He bought a house and opened up a shoe store with his girl and everything. So Jim was still doing the music. So Jim was like, yo, like, we go good together on the track. So let's do some more music. So that's how that happened. And then, you know, Max had a lot of fans. So niggas was looking at me like, oh. I remember Case Ray told me one day, like, yo, never let that shit bother you. Like, he said, if I was to go out and if I was to stop messing with Papoose and go out and find another lyrical nigga, they would tear that lyrical nigga down, saying that he's trying to be Papoose.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So he said, don't ever let that shit get in your mind. You know what I mean? And don't ever let that shit bother you. Just do what you do. So I took those words, you know what I mean? They're good words of advice and Kate. They've been around for a minute. You know what I mean? So I really took that in the heart, what he said.
Exactly.
But yeah, I don't really let that bother me no more. I'm cool with that. I heard he coming home, and you know what I mean. I wish him the best of luck. I don't wish nobody in jail.
Thanks.
You know what I mean?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That's real fucked up. But yeah, I'm just doing some work with Cam or whatever. We just shot looked like a motion picture video. I don't think it's for like the internet. I think it's going straight to TV, and I got a big budget behind it. So I'm working on that, and he's doing, you know, his film project. And I think he's doing Killer Season 2 mid next year. You know what I mean? His last album or whatever. But yeah, I'm working on those projects too.
Hell yeah. So I had what you call it, Boom Pacino. I don't know if you know about the dudes that out there in Brooklyn, they do the Respect Life joint on YouTube. But homie was trying to I think he gonna try to link up. He probably gonna do like the Netflix thing or something like that. And I read an article saying Cam already had I think 3 jumps set up. He had the percentage, but I think he had this one's going straight to Netflix too, then son?
Well, his film project, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think it's going beyond that, to say the truth.
Wow.
He got a lot of. I was just waiting for him to tell. But me and him was talking. I mean, we talk every day. You know what I mean? I talk to him today. You know what I mean? But it'd be a lot of shit that he'd be doing. I'd be like, why you don't tell nobody? He'd be like, that ain't time yet. I'd be like, yo, that's some shit that you put out there. Like,
thank you.
These niggas on Instagram be frauding. Yo, look what I'm doing. I'm about to do this. I'm about to do that. So I'm like, yo, why don't you? That's some fly shit right there. Like, you don't want to tell nobody? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he sent me the rough draft for the video. I was mad excited. Like, man, I wish I could tell you, but you know, I guess you wait till the time is ready.
I know.
You know what I mean? But he got a lot of fly shit coming up, man. And shout out to Freaky Zeke. You know what I mean? I think he about to get his own reality TV show. So
wow,
everything's moving, man.
I'm proud.
Jim
of
is
you,
going
man.
on the second season with his own show.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Joel's is doing his thing. And, you know, we just out here working, man.
That's what I said. Like
Under the radar.
You brothers, and that's what I was saying, because basically I grew up in the Staten Island area, my brother, so I'm trying to express that to some of the artists that's there, as well as some of the young boys that's coming up. Like, don't put yourself in the rock and the hard place just thinking because where you are inside of the borough, because you know, just you experiencing living in New York City, Staten Island is really much of fucking a lost borough. Niggas don't even consider it a borough, like, kind of shit. So it's like the boys that's coming out there, they just consider them just Wu-Tang little niggas. So the little niggas don't want to gravitate toward that. So they want to be something different. So I just try to tell them, just try to be as much diverse as possible. That's why I'm proud for you brothers, because y'all pretty much set the tone of diversification, like knowing different things. Like, y'all was some of the first niggas I seen with the liquor, with the scissor shit. And y'all the first nigga we seen doing other shit other than just music. And that's the problem, is like we just think we have to just do one phase. There's many different things that we can get inside of, and that could just open us and get us in the industry or in any type of field and benefit from, brother.
Yeah, no, like a lot of people want to admit, like, we trendsetters over here, man. We started a lot of shit. Started off a lot of careers that, you know, see people that's doing well that started out with Dipset, which is a good thing. You know what I mean? Like Karen Civil. I heard she was on Forbes. You know, Cameron was like my little cousin. Like,
wow.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like Karen Civil. A lot of people, Sherry. And she was like a VP at Sony or something. Like, a lot of people. ASAP Yams, rest in peace. You know what I mean? I heard he used to work for Jim. I never met him, but
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people, you know, prospered off of this whole Dipset thing, regardless of whether people want to admit it or not. You know what I mean? They did. And I also want to put out there, what's the girl name that got the song? Hey, Ma, you talking about Young M.A.?
Oh, yeah, the lesbian girl?
Yeah, she's doing the whole thing. I have no problem with that. I got haters in my ear like, yo, kiss her. At the end of the day, she's a girl, man. Like, I know she acts like a boy, but she's a girl, man. Like, I'm not kissing her. I'm not mad about it. I'm not salty. Blessings to her. Go get that money.
There you go.
Like, I have no problem with that.
You know, I feel like I don't feel bad, bro, but I feel kind of sad about it because I think they do that to a lot of the young people coming out of like New York City. They'll give them their little dub with the little hit they got, but they'll never nurture them and build them. Like, you remember that Sin back in the day when you opened up the back of the Source, you seen Unsigned Hype, and then you seen that dude progress and become like a rookie artist to a vet to then a superstar. So he got those levels. It's just like in the street, like, all right, he was selling weed, then he selling crack, now he doing this, now he doing that. So it was just like a progression. Now you just see these kids get their little one shot, like Bobby and the rest of them, and then they shit on the kids and things like that. So that's why I feel bad for the girl. So I hope she's able to maintain it, but I don't really see that, my brother.
You said you don't?
I don't really see it because at the end of the day, bro, you see these kind of, with the music it gravitates toward, everything is instant. Right. There's nothing that really stays relevant for so long, and it's going to be so difficult for her to then get another one, knowing that everybody else is pretty much they looking for the next young girl or the next young dude to sound. They ain't going to really try to hear her like that. Like, yeah, they going to want to hear the lyrics and the bars, but the hits ain't really gonna come like that. It gets difficult. That's why you nurture the talent. That's why I respect dudes like you. I respect dudes like Cam because he pushed his team to a better level. He pushed his team to excellence. He didn't just accept mediocrity. Like, we could all just be in here smoking weed all day, or y'all niggas could go right and smoke. Y'all ain't just gotta be sitting there doing nothing. And I think with this girl is that the hood is just hoping that she gets them where they need to go, not knowing that she just starting off herself. So it's like, it's too much on her shoulders at such a young age, brother. So that's why I don't really see it. The difference with Bobby is that he had Rowdy. And in my opinion, a lot of the dudes that I'm speaking about and speaking to, they telling me Rowdy was the most lyrical nigga there. So he was the next one up. So pretty much he had somebody to gravitate toward to be like, all right, if I'm not popping, I got Rowdy next to me. Like with Cam. If I ain't popping, I got Jim next to me. I ain't popping, I got Jewels next to me. Then they pass it on to Skull Gang. Then they pass it on to 730. Like, y'all kept hitting them with different niggas. So at the end of the day, nobody never stay irrelevant. With this girl, if she don't make it, bro, who else coming behind her? We don't even know.
I'm gonna keep it 100, dude. When you say as an artist, when you don't say you like the music that's out today, either they say you old or you better. I don't give a fuck what you call me. If I don't like it, I don't like it.
There you go.
But there's this one nigga that definitely made me rewind on the internet to listen to what he said again, and that's the little nigga Don Q.
Wow.
I don't want to call him a little nigga. I don't know how old he is.
Yeah.
The new dude, Don Q. You know what I mean? Like, I think, am I saying his name right? Don Q or Don P?
I don't know, bro. What's his name? Don? You said Don Q, Don P, something like that. I don't even know the little nigga.
He rap with A Boogie.
Oh, okay. He the young. I know the A Boogie kid, so he under him. All right.
Yeah. He went into the radio station. I don't comment on niggas' pages. I don't know. I may like your picture or whatever. If you put up something, I go to Explore page. I like the picture, whatever the case may be. But I commented on that nigga page. I told him thank you.
Wow.
I ain't hear no shit like that in a long time, man.
Wow.
Man, listen, I ain't hear a nigga rap like that in a long time. You know what I mean? Obviously, he been brought up around
some
niggas who could really rap.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Or he's just like a fan of like niggas who could really rap. The mumble music, as they call it, I appreciated that time.
Thank you.
Certain times I don't want to hear that stuff.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You so right, bro.
It is. There's certain times I don't want to hear it.
Thank
you. Know what I mean? Like in a club, when I used to drink or whatever, and I get drunk and shit. Yeah,
that's
I
cool.
Hear it.
Exactly. I want to hear it. But nah, when you want,
I don't. You know.
Yeah, when you trying to reflect on life, you ain't trying to hear that.
I appreciate a nigga that could rap.
Thank you. And
yeah.
that you.
But I mean, if I say that, you know, and there's so many people saying it. I asked my man the other day, like, why ain't nobody changing anything? There's so many people have a problem with the new music. Why isn't people changing anything. So my man was like, I think it's gonna change back gradual. But I'm gonna tell you this shit that me and Cam just did. I'm not just saying that because it's me or it's Cam, but it's man. Listen, when this video come out, we gonna do this interview again, and I'm gonna just be like, I told you.
There you go.
This is for everybody.
There you go.
You know what I mean? And it ain't monkey music. Not to diss them, but it ain't that.
You're right.
A lot of the new music that's out now, I don't know who's who.
You're right.
I keep hearing everybody talk about a dude with purple hair, and I've seen him before.
It's
like,
the same dude.
I never. What's his name? Uzi, right?
Yeah, it's like, but bro, it's like 6 of them. I swear to God, son. I don't even know which little nigga it is, but I know they all the same. Yeah, they all the same. Don't matter the place. They be like, nah, Pre, this nigga from Philly. I be like, bro, he look like the nigga from Louisiana or something. I don't know. They all look alike. And in my opinion, they all stole it from Chicago. So it's like, who's who? It's crazy.
Yeah, I think a skit of Beanie dissing them, saying that niggas got what do you say on the BET section?
Oh, with the pants, right? Yeah, he said that pants line. Niggas was tight in the crowd.
Yeah, I put it like this. I ain't gonna do that to her, but you gotta let the young niggas rock. That's what they want to do. You know what I mean? You want to wear tight spandex? I mean, that's you, my nigga. Like, I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I could get with the fitted jeans and all that, but like the skinny tight and all that shit, like that's not what I want to do. So if that's what you want to do, you do it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I don't want to rap that way, so I'm not going to rap that way. I'm going to rap how I like to rap.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Well,
but son,
everybody got their own opinion, and what works for some don't work for others.
Thank you.
If I was to try that and dye my hair yellow or something, niggas would look at me like I'm stupid.
Hell yeah, you look crazy. You look crazy.
Mm-hmm.
But you gotta look at it, Sin. Like I always tell a lot of the boys too, that they sometimes they be like, yo, I don't want to write something because it probably go over niggas' heads, or I don't want to be too lyrical because niggas ain't gonna try to hear it. I be like, yo, Joey Badass on tour right now, stupid. Like, you know this nigga making bread right now. He ain't on no radio. He ain't on no spins. But the bro making more money than these niggas is getting signed. And it's his bread.
Word.
Like, we gotta stop with this nonsense believing like, oh, we gotta sound like what's on the radio or niggas ain't gonna fuck with you. Nigga, this is a whole world. Niggas still wearing fucking Wu-Tang shirts in Japan, my nigga. Like, everybody loves everybody. It just depends on the type of quality of music you putting out. You putting out good music, niggas gonna gravitate toward it. If you just trying to put in what's
I went to a club and they had my first mixtape. Some dudes stuck to me. Well, they was like, some dudes were getting a VIP. I was like, I don't care, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they was telling me like the security wouldn't let him in. I'm like, man, let him in. Like, the nigga came up to me with all my mixtapes.
Wow.
I had my mixtapes. I'm like, where did you get this from? Like, this is crazy. Yeah, shout out to Japan, man. They show love up there, man.
See? Son.
They definitely show love.
There you go. Yo, Sin, this was an amazing talk, my brother. I appreciate this whole conversation. I just appreciate talking to you because, like I tell everybody, we electric beings, man. So we need the positive energy to flow through us. And I appreciate everything that you told me, brother. Everything that's going to pass to the people as well. At the end of the day, do you have anything you want to plug, anything you want to put on, brother? This is your platform.
Well, Lucas, you know what I mean? Dropping as soon as I finish it. I ain't going to give it a date. You know what I mean? I think this is going to be like my best work. You know what I mean? Living under pressure, underrated success. Because I am underrated. For all you niggas out there that don't know, I will, sure, nigga, don't get in front of me talking no rap shit. Like, I could do this. You know what I mean? I just keep it at the old pace, but I could really do this. I sit with the best of them, man. And also look out for the project that's coming out from Cam to Jim to, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. He's about to be the next reality star. That's what I think he's about. He's about to be the new. The pitch that they gave him for his new show, I said, yeah, I don't do reality TV, but I might have to be a part of that. He said, no, you're gonna be a part of it. He's about to have fun again, man.
Thank you.
He's about to be, you know what I mean? He's about to be the, what else? Yeah, that's it. Oh, and you're a real dude. a lot of niggas hit you on Instagram. That's why I was so hesitant with giving out my number, man. A lot of niggas hit you on Instagram and be full of shit. So I'm like, you know what? I don't know this dude. Let me see what he about. But shout out to you, man. You know what I mean?
Thank you, brother.
Even though I change my number all the time or whatever, because motherfuckers be calling me block, not saying nothing. And I'll be like, damn, I'm one of the best to nigga ask my number. Or, you understand what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly.
always got something to do. Like, yo, let me send you these clothes, but yo, I need your number. And I'll be like, you know what? Fuck it, man. Niggas gonna come up, man. I'll rock your clothes if I like it. I'll post it. You know what I mean? Then next thing you know, your phone ringing all crazy. You're like, here's the clothes. Like, who is this?
Hell
yeah. But shout out to you because you're not a weirdo.
Thank you,
know
bro.
What I mean? And you try to take care of business, man. Word, man.
Yo, Sen, thank you so much. Much love, much respect, my brother. You have a great night, brother.
All right. SEN City, Mr. Ooh.
There you
AKA
go.
Curtis Mayfield, the 3rd, 4th, and 5th.
Oh,
AKA
shit.
Just Like Fresh. You know what I mean? I got a lot of AKs, man. But y'all niggas be safe out there.
All right, brother.
Word.
What?
All right.